Hello, everyone. Can you hear me okay? A little bit closer. We'll get there. Thank you all for being here. Really excited for this year. Real quick with us, we have both of our captains, Lily Barongo, Haley Bartell, and then our local player from Cheyenne, and are going into her 5th year, Eliza Smith. Really excited to have them with us as well. And then our staff, both of our assistant coaches and our newly added associate head coach, and Rachel Doyle Gutlein. Excited for this season. As previously mentioned, we just had our first in-house scrimmage, Brown versus Gold scrimmage, which kicked off extremely well. Got what we needed out of that, and really shows the growth that we've established over the year. Going into my 2nd year, really excited about the group. Very different from last year. We prioritized this spring mainly just getting healthy. 4 to 5 players that missed the entire year that should be able to help us. There's a lot of players that are changing positions, experiencing new roles, and so that's a growth piece for us as well. And so there's a lot to look forward to this season that's going to be different, but we're really excited about the foundation that we've laid, mainly from a leadership standpoint. Our girls have really stepped up in a lot of ways to grow as leaders, to push the team to new heights. We've gotten fitter. We've definitely gotten stronger. Big credit to our strength staffs, our athletic trainers. We've done a lot of work in the off season to just grow all across the board. So there's a lot to look forward to this fall. As previously mentioned as well, starting August 14th against Drake, a really good opponent to start off the season with. So we're looking forward to that. That's a one-off game, and then we'll be home, to open the season against UNC on the 21st, and then finish on that Sunday, the 24th, against Regis, as the students get back into school. So we're looking forward to having a big fan base for our first home opener and going from there. So, but again, like I said, really excited about this season, really excited about our group, feeling really connected, feeling really strong going into the season. And an added bonus, we're celebrating our 30th year as a program. Really important for us to celebrate, one, our alumni and the legacy and the foundation that they've laid. And so we want to celebrate them as much as possible this season going into our 30th year. So we're making that an emphasis within our program, and a shout out to our administration, our community, the soccer community, the parents, like I said, alumni. We're getting a locker room renovation because of their donations, their support. And again, that's something the girls get to look forward to as well because of everyone's hands in that, and we're looking forward to revealing that within the week. So a lot of exciting things going into this season. So we're ready to get started there. I'll open it up for questions.
Josh, do you feel like you were able to instill the culture you want last year, and with 7 starters and those injured players you mentioned now healthy, do you feel like you're way ahead of where you were at this event last year?
Yeah, taking over last April, I think I had 2 weeks with the team before, the summer, but, we were fortunate to have a trip out to Iceland to get to know the team very quickly, in that opportunity as well. But having a year under our belt, I have a lot of confidence in the group. I have a lot of confidence in those girls that are returning. But the players that we missed last year obviously would have contributed in a lot of ways as well. So feeling even more confident with the players that we have coming back. But from a leadership standpoint, there's a huge emphasis for us, including getting healthy. So every player on the roster stepped up in a big way in terms of just growing and making sure that everyone felt connected. Everyone felt like they have a role in the team to make an impact, and we took that very seriously this spring in the off season. So looking forward to how that translates to the fall.
Coach, going into the season, you have a goalie who played every minute for you guys last year. In what ways does Haley elevate the play of everyone else on your team?
Yeah, right away through her play, through her style of play, and through her energy, it's infectious. We're very fortunate to have someone like Haley back there. We call her Hobbs, by the way. So we'll sometimes on my phone I type in Haley and I come up with Hobbs or Hobbs Haley, but she's tremendous back there. She's rock solid. She's consistent. She's high energy. She's always coaching. That you're going to get the best out of her every day because she's a competitor. So we're looking forward to having her leadership going through this fall. And there's a reason she was voted as a captain. I think it's infectious. Like I said, her energy and what she contributes to the team and what she brings to the table.
Coach, last year you had multiple freshmen carve out key roles for you, including starting roles. Do you expect anything similar with some freshmen you have this year?
Yeah, so much smaller class coming in this year. So we have 4 freshmen that are coming in. All of them played in the brown and gold scrimmage, and bring in a lot of versatility and depth to our roster. So last year's class was a class of 11. They were thrown into the mix and thrown into the fire right away because of how large their class was, and you know, the like I said, the injuries, you know, put them on the field, and so they are obviously getting a lot of experience right away. Our freshmen this year are expected to step up, but there's a lot that they've got to kind of figure out along the way. There's a big learning curve just because of the growth that we've made with our current group. So that's a good thing. You know, you want your freshmen to have to learn and learn quickly, but we do see them contributing this year, you know, across the board.
Coach, entering year 2, I just want to kind of touch on your first year and what kind of lessons you really learned from that.
Yeah, I knew this question was coming. So after year 1, all the challenges, you could try to predict all the challenges you're going to face, and some of them come true, some of them don't. But the first things first is what an incredible place this is. The support, the community. I know the media got a shout out. I mean, just the presence around our games, the presence around our girls. Our girls feel loved every single day being a part of this program, and it's fun to be a part of. That's number 1. Number 2, for us, you know, or for me, really, there's a lot of moving pieces. You know, first time head coach, there's a lot of challenges that come your way, and again, you do everything you can to prepare. But at the end of the day, trying to enjoy it is the number 1 thing, and really trying to enjoy it while either families are away or there's transitions happening all the time, or, you know, players come and go. You just try to enjoy as many moments as you possibly can. It's hard to understand that the days are long and the years are short, but it's incredible. It's been a year and 3 months already. So, but the lessons learned are, you know, it's hard to win games. Lessons learned are every game's important. Lessons learned are you can prepare the same way every time. You're not always going to get the same output. And so, but constantly trying to put our best foot forward is a task, and something that we want to continue to embark and instill in our girls. And they've done a fantastic job stepping up. And I'm really pleased to have the team behind me that's working incredibly hard to be better every single day.
Yeah, we were lucky to already talk to one, but I've got to check in on another one of our local athletes in Jordan Grease. Had a lot of fun covering her in high school. Just want to check in on, you know, her development and what her role looks like this year.
Yeah, similar to last year, and you know, in terms of position, you know, we see her as an attacking based player and someone that we can trust out wide, and will be in the rotation with those forwards. She's got a killer left foot. She can get in line. She can serve. She's more infectious off the field as well. She's growing in the locker room. I can tell her personality's coming out, but she's getting more comfortable in our system, and she's someone that we're going to rely on in the rotation.
Coach, obviously entering the season, you're a lot more healthy, more experienced. But for you guys being 8th in the preseason poll, in what ways does that motivate you and motivate the squad?
Yeah, in a lot of ways, you know, coaches' polls reflect the previous year. And so being picked 11th last year, we gained a little bit more respect, but obviously it's still a chip on our shoulder to go and earn a tournament spot. You know, we have to finish top 6 in a program or in a league where we've just added a strong, you know, GCU squad as well. And so the task becomes even harder. And now knowing that we don't play everybody, you know, it's going to come down to the wire for sure, you know, in terms of how the league tournament plays out. So we're excited for the opportunity. We're excited for the opportunity to continue to grow and again showcase what we've learned, what we've done, you know, in the off season. And last year our goal was to go into the last weekend of regular season play and control of our own destiny, and we were able to do that. You know, I think quite literally we were one goal for or against away from making the tournament. So we want to make sure it's our goal to make the tournament, give ourselves an opportunity to compete for a championship. All right. Thank you all. Go Pokes.